It's been really interesting to see what the response has been.
Actress Saoirse Ronan reacts to her viral comments on women's safety. The celeb visits The Today Show November 7th and is asked about her recent interview on The Norton Show, alongside actors Denzel Washington, Paul Mescal, and Eddie Redmayne. During the chat, Eddie talked about self-defense training he took for his TV series The Day of the Jackal. Eddie said his combat expert, also named Paul, taught him to think outside the box in terms of weapons.
Some of the things Paul taught us is how you can use your phone if someone's attacking you, the butt of your phone to go to the
Who's
neck.
actually going to think about that? If someone attacks me, I'm not going to go phone.
I think,
Wait 1 second. Sorry, 1 second.
That's a very good point. Yeah.
But while the guys on stage were all baffled at the possibility of using your phone as a weapon, Saoirse was ready with a serious reality check that left the men speechless.
that's what girls have to think about all the time.
Yeah.
Am I right, ladies?
Now Saoirse gives her take on why she thinks the comments resonated with so many people in her visit to The Today Show.
I guess what was really interesting about the response that I totally was not expecting is that this is the kind of conversation that I would have with my female and male friends, and we make points like this all the time.
Ronan also references the 2021 murder of Sarah Everard in the UK. Everard was a marketing executive who disappeared while walking home from a friend's house in London. British police officer Wayne Couzens pleaded guilty to charges of kidnap, rape, and murder in Everard's case, and was sentenced to life in prison with no parole the same year.
I guess what was really interesting about the response that I totally was not expecting is that this is the kind of conversation that I would have with my female and male friends, and we make points like this all the time. There was a horrific killing a few years ago in the UK of this woman called Sarah Everard, and she followed all the rules and she did everything that she was supposed to do to keep herself safe, and she still ended up dead. And I think that that really opened up this conversation for everyone back at home. And since then, I've been really vocal just in my own sort of personal life with that experience, with women of all ages and with the men in our lives. And so it was just sort of something that naturally came up on the show. But it's been really interesting to see what the response has been. Like, it's just sort of gone everywhere. And I think people have needed something like this on a platform like that to go, oh, okay, we can talk about it now, you know?
And just to think about that.
Yeah, you know, and of course it's not something that guys would have to think about, but I think it's really important for us, for all of our little young girls that are growing up, that we go, like, this is the mentality that a woman has to have and that a young girl has to have every day of her life. So